Hello, everyone, and welcome to the May 2022 Doctor Who Merchandise Rundown, brought to you by the Doctor Who Guide, a community where it's all about helping each other grow our knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. I'm your host, Alex Patterson, and if you have found these videos helpful, if they save you a little bit of money, then definitely consider supporting us monthly over on patreon.com or using the affiliate links in the description down below to sites like Amazon, eBay, or Forbidden Planet. If you use those links and then shop on those sites for anything, then I do get a small commission, and it really does add up. Links to everything mentioned in today's video are in the description down below. It's also very helpful if you watch until the end of the video, and as always, liking, commenting, and subscribing are a huge help as well. We've recently turned on the Super Thanks feature, which is similar to Super Chat, where you can put some money behind your comment. So if you want to just put good job with a tip, then you're welcome to do that, and that of course would be very, very helpful. All right, so let's take a look quickly at what's coming up. We're going to be taking a look at all of the Amazon.com releases. Terraqueous Distributors, who are putting out a very cool unofficial Doctor Who annual. The Amazon.co.uk releases, Amazon.de releases, as well as all the Big Finish releases and the official Doctor Who spin-off podcast. We're also going to be taking a look at the Doctor Who magazine releases, Forbidden Planet releases coming up, and the JB Hi-Fi, Amazon.com.au, and Sanity.com.au releases coming out, starting off with the Amazon.com releases. First up, we have the John Nathan Turner production diary, covering John Nathan Turner's time producing Doctor Who from 1979 to 1990. That came out on the 1st of May on Kindle. Next up, we have the Battlefield Target novelization audiobook, read by Toby Longworth. That came out on the 5th of May on both download as well as CD. Next up, we have the Penumbra Affair. This audiobook came out on the 5th of May. Next up, we have the Time and the Ronnie Target novelization audiobook, now finally coming out on Amazon.com on CD, and that came out on May 6th. Another release that came out on May 6th was the 10 vinyl limited edition box set of Hornet's Nest. This comes with a bunch of vinyls as well as some extras signed by the Tom Baker, but it comes for a very expensive price. There is a limited number of copies. Next up, we have the Essential Terran Sticks coming out on paperback on the 10th of May. Also coming out then is Volume 2 of the Essential Terran Sticks. Next up, we have Empire of the Wolf coming out on paperback. That's coming out in graphic novel format on May 24th, 2022, as well as a Kindle version available a day later on May 25th. Next up, we have Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils on Blu-ray on Amazon.com, coming out on June 28th, 2022. I am hoping that down the road they will release these in separate Blu-ray formats. This is also coming out on DVD. Next up, we have Colin Baker Complete Season 1. Still no idea when it'll come out, although it typically comes out several months later than the UK one, which we still also don't know the release date of, but I will sing like a canary as soon as I get any further information. Next up, we have Doctor Who The Abominable Snowmen, available to pre-order. Again, the release date is to be announced. Next up, we have Terraqueous Distributors. They make unofficial Doctor Who annuals to fill in the gaps in the existing Doctor Who annual collection, and they really do incredible stuff. So that is going to be available for sale on May 30th. There is a link in the description down below to the Facebook group, which is where you want to go to find out how you can buy this and get more information and keep up with them, because there's more annuals on the way. You can read all of the contributors they've gotten. Most excitingly, I think, is a foreword by Colin Baker. Next up, we have our Amazon.co.uk releases. First up is, of course, that Kindle for the John Nathan Turner production diary that came out on May 1st. We also have the Essential Terran Sticks Volume 1 coming out on paperback on May 5th, as well as Volume 2. Following that, we also have the Battlefield Target novelization audiobook, the CD version priced at £20, and the download is available for £15.74. Next up, we have the Penumbra Affair audiobook, also available for £11 on CD. That came out on May 5th, and the download version is also available for £15.74, so actually more expensive. Next up, we have the Hornet's Nest 10 vinyl box set for £159.99 on May 6th, and Empire of the Wolf coming out on paperback on May 17th, as well as the Blu-ray for Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils coming out on May 23rd, as well as the DVD version coming out on May 23rd. We have the Empire of the Wolf Kindle coming out on May 25th. We also have Stranded 4 now coming out, available to purchase on amazon.co.uk. So make sure you compare that with what it is priced on bigfinish.com, as well as the First Doctor Adventures, The Outlaws CD, coming out May 31st. And we also have the Companion Chronicles, The Second Doctor, Volume 3, coming out May 31st on CD. Looking ahead to future releases, the collection Season 22 still does not have a release date. However, the Australian version of this set, JB Hi-Fi, has a release date of August 3rd. So if that information is accurate, which it's still not officially been announced, that means that the UK set will come out at the latest on August 3rd, if not slightly before. So we're looking at a July or possibly June date. I am expecting this to be announced soon, as the next Doctor Who magazine issue has a preview of this set. Next up, we have Doctor Who and the Daleks Steelbook. This is coming out in 4K. It's coming out on June 20th. And just a month later, on July 18th, we're getting the second Peter Cushing movie, which is Doctor Who Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD, also on 4K Steelbook for £29.99. There are, of course, collector's edition deluxe versions of these sets. You got a booklet, you've got pictures, you've got a coin, priced at £49.99, and it also contains the 4K Steelbook. Coming out on July 18th is the Doctor Who Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD 4K Collector's Edition Steelbook release, which you can see all of those extras there as well. Next up, I'm looking ahead at this. This is my mock-up version of what the standard release of the Collection Season 8 limited edition set would look like. The last standard edition release was the Collection Season 14, and that came out on February 28th. That was a little while ago, so we're all wondering when the next release will come, so I will keep you posted on that as well. Next up, we have The Abominable Snowman animated for the first time, and it's a really exciting release. Still no release date, but it is available for Steelbook to pre-order for £29.99, on Blu-ray for £19.99, and on DVD, actually I believe for $14.99. I've just typed that in there wrong. Next up, we have our Amazon.de releases. Doctor Who The Centauran Experiment media book. This has Blu-ray and DVD discs included. It was released on April 29th. This is the second Season 12 media book to come out for the German collection. Revenge of the Cybermen came out a long time ago. You can also order the Blu-ray as well as the DVD. We also have the Kindle version of the John Nathan Turner production diary. You can also order the CD of the Battlefield Target novelization audiobook on CD and download. There's also the Penumbra Affair available. We also had the Essential Terran Sticks and the Kindle version. Volume 2 also came out on that date and on Kindle. Next up, we have Empire of the Wolf coming out on May 17th on graphic novel. The Kindle is €9.73. Stranded 4 is also available, as well as the First Doctor Adventures, The Outlaws, as well as the Hornet's Nest 10 vinyl box set limited edition. What a price! Available June 10th, 2022. But also coming out that day is a beautiful release of the Shada Collector's Edition media book with a bunch of extras that you can look at there on the right. If you want to just get the media book, that is coming out on June 24th for $54.99. Now we're on to the Big Finish releases for May. We're starting off with the Big Finish podcast. These come out weekly and are available to download for free. We have the Ninth Doctor Adventures Back to Earth, $44 for the vinyl and download version. You can also get the CD and download version and the download version. Next up, we have another Big Finish podcast that came out on May 8th. The War Doctor Begins Battlegrounds came out on May 10th on CD and download and on download. We also have coming out later this month, The Robots Volume 5 on CD and download and on download. Next up, we have the Sixth Doctor Adventures Waterworlds, priced at $24.42 for the CD and download and $16.99 for the download. We've also got Torchwood War Chest coming out later this month on CD and download, as well as just on download. We have a Big Finish podcast coming out on May 15th, coming out on May 22nd and May 29th. We have some Big Finish sales that I want to tell you about real quick. They are linked in the description down below. If you purchase Doctor Who Magazine number 576, there is an exclusive offer that you have access to and a coupon code to get a variety of Big Finish releases for, I believe, around about half off. So make sure you pick up a copy of Doctor Who Magazine 576 if that's something you're interested in. There's always weekly deals on the Big Finish website. Big Finish is also doing the 31 days in May, where they put a different Big Finish release on sale each day. If you're a fan of Doctor Who audios, then you'll be excited about the Doctor Who Redacted official spin-off podcast that came out on April 17th. It's completely free to listen to. On April 24th, episode 2 came out. On May 1st, episode 3 came out. On May 8th, episode 4 came out. Episode 5 will come out on May 15th, episode 6 on May 22nd, and episode 7 on May 29th. I believe in total there will be 10 episodes. The Redacted Podcast features the following talent: Charlie Craggs, Lois Chimimba, Holly Quinankra, as well as the Doctor herself, Jodie Whittaker, and characters Ronnie Chandra, Kate Stewart, Petronella Osgood, and Madame Vastra. So if you enjoy any of those actors/characters, then you definitely got to check out Doctor Who Redacted. Next up, we have Doctor Who magazine releases coming out in May. There's only one magazine coming out this month. It is Doctor Who issue number 578. Price is £6.99 for the physical magazine. It's also available on download, which is how I collect my Doctor Who magazine, and it's coming out May 26th. This magazine will be previewing the making of the 1960s Dalek movies. It also has Jill Curzon, who played Louise in the 1960s Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD movie, answering questions from the TARDIS 10, an exclusive preview of the Season 22 Blu-ray collection release, as well as talking to Ruth Madley, who plays the Sixth Doctor's new companion Hebe, as well as news, reviews, interviews, competitions, and much more. And I'm sure they're going to have a part of this magazine devoted to the announcement that Ncuti Gatwa is the 14th Doctor. That's got to be in there somewhere. Next up, we have the Forbidden Planet releases coming out in May. We've got Stranded 4 coming out on CD, and for some reason this section will be in reverse date order, because that's how I made the slide. So that's coming out May 31st, as well as the First Doctor Ventures The Outlaws on CD, and Unit Nemesis 2 Agents of the Volprene is also available on Forbidden Planet on CD. The Reign of Terror Target Novelization audiobook CD is supposedly coming out on the 30th of May from Forbidden Planet on CD. Same goes for the BBC Radio Collections, coming supposedly May 30th from Forbidden Planet. The Figurine Collection number 220, The Black Guardian, is going to be available to order on May 29th, and the Figurine Collection number 221, Vinder, is also going to be available to order on May 29th. Next up, we have Empire of the Wolf, going to be available to order from May 24th. Coming out on May 18th is Doctor Who Origins, a comic issue number 1. This is cover A by DeMio. However, cover B, with a weeping angel that glows in the dark, I think that's such a great idea for a cover, is priced at £4.60 and is coming out also on May 18th. Cover C by Yoshitani is coming out on May 18th, and Cover D is a photo variant, also coming out on May 18th. Next up, we have Forbidden Planet's continuing flashback collection range of enamel pin badges. This badge and following badges are all limited to 250, and the price is £7.99. So this is the Sea Devil pin. We also have the Master Peter Pratt pin, as well as a Zygon pin badge, as well as an Auton pin badge, the Hand of Eldrad pin badge, followed by the Davros pin badge, an Ice Warrior pin badge, as well as a Silurian pin badge. Next up, the Battlefield Target Novelization audiobook also came out on CD. On May 1st, ForbiddenPlanet.com got the paperback version of the Essential Terran Styx, Volume 1, as well as Volume 2. And on May 1st, 2022, the Anniversary Collection t-shirt of the Derek Jacobi Master came out with a quote. It says the format is paperback. The format is a t-shirt. My bad. Next up, we have the JB Hi-Fi releases for our Australian collectors. Hornet's Nest, the 10 vinyl limited edition box set, is available for a whopping 420 Australian dollars. That's a lot. It came out on May 6th from JB Hi-Fi. Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils has a release date of coming soon from JB Hi-Fi. However, sanity.com.au has it coming out on July 13th on Blu-ray from JB Hi-Fi, as well as the DVD version. Next up, we have The Abominable Snowman Australian Blu-ray release. That's coming out on August 3rd, 2022. Which, if JB Hi-Fi is to be believed, that means that The Abominable Snowman will come out at the latest by August 3rd. That would be very, very exciting. Again, that's just what this one listing says, so I can't say for certain that we'll have The Abominable Snowman by the end of the summer, but it is possible that that's a leak there of information, so that would be very exciting if that was the case. It's $36.98. The DVD is $29.98. Next up, we have the collection Season 22. It's still TBA, but this is the first proper picture I've seen of the binding and top of the Australian sets. Now, Amazon.com.au releases. So far, that's just the Empire of the Wolf paperback, currently listed for $32.87. Coming up next, we now have the Sanity.com.au releases, which include the Don't Blink board game. The release date is May 31st. There's also the Eve of the Daleks and Legend of the Sea Devils Blu-ray release coming out on July 13th, according to Sanity. There's also the DVD release coming out the same day. Blu-ray, and we have the Doctor Who and the Daleks UHD Classics Remastered. This is the kind of placeholder picture that they have there. The format just says UHD, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the Steelbook version, but we'll see. That's coming out on July 13th. It's also available for $21.99 on Blu-ray and $14.99 on DVD. Looking ahead to future releases, the Abominable Snowman Blu-ray is listed on sanity.com.au for $34.99, and the DVD is listed for $26.99. Again, no release date, but it is $74.99 to pre-order it now. Well, that's everything that I could find. Comment down below and include the phrase Magical May merchandise if you made it this far. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know, what do you have on pre-order right now that you're excited about? What are you most excited for that was featured in this video? And what have you collected recently? I'd love to know and talk about all things Doctor Who in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, wear a mask, keep growing your knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. Albert the Adipose says hello, and we both hope to see you in the next video. Bye!